Hello YouTube, over on Blade here, and this is Minecraft Feed the Beast. Welcome back. Since last episode I have been doing a few more tries into the Twilight Forest. I've been doing okay. I mean, I did manage to find a spider spawn in there, and I put a torch on it, but that didn't seem to help, so I just bashed it. And there seems to be a lull in the attack of the critters. However, I cannot fly out of the maze. I need to find my way out of the maze, and I think it's a very bad spawn point. But what I've been doing is, I guess we can show you from this side. I have been expanding on my construction here to make it more, make it bigger, basically. You can go inside as well. I did write down all the different machines that belong to the different those thingies, the different add-on packs, like the forestry, the red power, industry craft, and such. And I will try and make it so that basically each room or so has their own mod pack. What else? I've been making devices that would help me clear out the battery pack that I was wearing. It was nice, but when you're cutting through a lot of stone and dirt, I had to go recharge it all the time, or very often at least. And so what I did was that I advanced or upgraded that one to a lapis, or a lab pack advanced, basically. So I went from a battery pack that can hold 60,000 units of energy to one that can hold 1 million units. And then I was given to understand that there was something called a mining laser, which would make mining even faster. Basically, it's a big laser rifle that can mine a lot for you at a very short time. And I had diamonds, so I figured, okay, why don't I make that? So I did. It cost me a few diamonds, but luckily the quarry, which has reached the bottom at the moment and is not operational, did provide me with some diamonds. So the diamonds I used to make my backpack upgrade was replaced by the diamonds found in the quarry, which is nice. And I will move the quarry as well. Just gonna close the roof here because I have been facing a lot of different spawns when I've been clearing out this area, but now I should be okay. I should put in some skylights as well, and the quarry there, as I said, it's reached the bottom, so it will not continue. So what I will do is I will place the quarry here, basically. One edge of the quarry will be here, so I will place a land marker there, and then I will go all the way, I think, maybe to here, and then just across. This is a good idea. As you can see, the backpack here, it only has 500,000 units of energy in it, and here's the mining laser that can hold 200,000 units of mining power. I am supposed to change the setting on this one, basically. Let's see. Okay, never mind. Okay, So what it does is, boom, it makes a hole, which is nice. But it do cost a lot of energy. So, but I can make a hole here, hole through here. There we go. Oh, but that one is using way too much energy. See, it already drained my backpack, my battery pack, and I have been low on energy since. This one, the solar power, it's trying, but it can't just it just can't keep up with the demand that I've put on it. And my sapphire sword of looting 3 is in need of repair. However, if I repair it with a knockback and fire aspect 1, it's going to cost me 33 levels of enchantment. So I will repair it with a standard sapphire laser sapphire thingy. Also, this wall and this wall will be replaced to either this, which is a marble brick. There we go. Or just a plain marble that I have in the other rooms. I did a few mistakes as I was doing this here. I can show you the depths basically that I have to go, behind everything. Let's see, behind this wall on that side is the what is there? There's the water for the thing that contains the water there to feed my steam engines. I was thinking like I will expand this room backwards as well, but then I thought that I don't need to do that. I mean, it's set up the way it is. Basically what I can do is probably make this room here, which is sort of small, or this one that is actually smaller, to be my storeroom. Basically I just put a bunch of barrels along the walls. I'm gonna move the solar power plant or the solar panels and all that to be on the roof up here, not up here, because they get more sun now. The mountain was in the way, but they do get a little bit more sun at the moment. And I will replace the flooring here. This is not supposed to be there. It looks nice though, but it doesn't have any function. So I just built that as a divider for me to know where the room is. It's split up. But I don't need to do that because I can see that on the floor. Like, this floor is done, this floor isn't. So I figured that I will put maybe the machines up here, or I put the engines up here, the power up here. And I have the machines down here, so this is something that isn't seen that much. Since I'm going to draw the power of the solar plant from up there, it would be nice to have the generators and stuff like that here. But at the same time we have the water mills down here, so I don't really want to move this. I can build a bunch of bat boxes, I guess, that will make sure I don't lose any of the power, or maybe go with glass fiber cables. I'm not quite sure yet, I haven't gotten that far, but what else is there to do? I do like the way the walls on the second floor turn out. This is the what do you call them? I forgot the name. Anyway, that black line is basalt brick. This is marble, and this is one of the new ores. Yeah, succoridite. Anyway, I thought that you had to melt it like this to make it sort of like, bars, but that is not a building material. So what you need to do is combine them like this, ta-da, and then you get, ta-da, you get what you need there. Bit of a bummer, since I spent a bunch of time melting them down. As you see, I still have 12 diamonds, which is good. These are shards. I haven't played with them yet. It's in the magic aspect, but right now I am just basically not using any machines that I don't have to run, for the simple reason that I'm low on power. I need to restock on my power, I think. Where do you go? Die. Yeah. The sort of looting is nice. I've gotten a bunch of shards, crap loads of string from the spiders. Monster meat, rotten flesh, don't know what to do with it. Spider eyes, again, no idea what to do with them. Only got one ender pearl. I was a bit surprised because when I came, this is one block I have no blocks for. Anyway, when I came to this room here, I actually saw a Enderman standing there, sort of like reading my portal book, and I was surprised to see him there. How did he get in? But then a few times I've been seeing Enderman, around my cow shed, my cows and things like that. And what I've been doing, I haven't been attacking them, because now when I have my armor and nice cool looking weapons, they don't scare me as much. I mean, they're still scary, but not as scary as everything was before I had armor that I felt was strong enough. And the credit for these armors goes to other people, because they are the ones that there we go. They are the ones that actually I was watching their YouTube clips. So the nano saver I will bring. I don't think I will bring the mining laser, because, as I said, it's just a drain of power on that one. Their jetpack and all that. Sorry about that. I've been watching Dirt Turbers and Stock of Glass co-op Feed the Beast playing or series, and it's been great watching them. I've learned so much by watching them, and I guess they are the ones that made me realize, or made me want to start a Let's Play myself. Dirt Turbers is I wouldn't say friend, but I mean, I don't know any of them, but Dirt Turbers is a new YouTube acquaintance that I've discovered by being a subscriber to Stocko. and then see him doing this Let's Play series. And Dirt Tebbers do know a lot about the machines and things like that, so by watching them I've learned a lot. And then I also on the one of my subscribers mentioned to me that I should look into Direwolf 20's videos, and I've done that. And he is the one that by watching his videos I discovered, you know, the magic aspect of the game, which I haven't delved into yet. I've also learned about a bunch of other stuff. Let's see, 13. We have to go like so. There. And the mining laser, the upgrades to the backpack, things like that. Bunch of rubber tree saplings. I love this because I don't love the oak saplings though, but I do love the rubber tree saplings, or this tree farm, because I started out with 4 rubber tree saplings, and now I have, you know, I have a bunch there, and I have a bunch here. I can put it back in. No, not the oak sapling, where did it go? There. And I have a bunch back at home. So by watching them, I've learned a lot about the game and all the things that I can do, which is very awesome. So mad props to them. I've been trying to watch, oops, the pump needs to get started. I've been trying to watch others as well, mostly when it came to, you know, just for quick information about something that I needed to figure out. But haven't been overly helpful, those things, because, or those videos, because it's just like me, it's the title of the video that when you do a search, when I do a search on YouTube, I find what they, you know, based on the search criteria, I find their videos, which is all nice and all that. But it is not helpful as such. Can I make an addon? I can. Okay, let's enter the Twilight Forest. Let's see what happens there. Watching Direwolf 20 has showed me a lot, and watching Dirt Tebbers and Stucky Gloss has taught me a lot as well. And I'm really appreciative of them making videos to put on YouTube. So it's easy to follow. I like his approach to things. Direwolf 20's approach, because I just don't like it here. This is a bad spot, and I have to recreate it somewhere else. Because his playstyle is that of a tutorial. He explains very clearly and very nicely the things that you should, be aware of. And I like that. Ooh, flax seeds. He was the one that, while watching him, I discovered I have the thing about the flax seeds, the painting of the tubes. I think it was the pneumatic tubes. And that's great. Also, this flax gives you string. I have so much string I don't know what to do with it. However, there's one good thing you can do with string is you can make wool. So I can always use that for that. Now I'm gonna try and make my paint cans, mostly for fun and giggles. Let's see if I remember correctly. Put a paint can, the color that you want, and a bunch of flags. There you go. Hey, purple paint. So let's do that with red, and we put the one yellow only. So we have a red paint can, and then we're gonna have a yellow paint can. Ta-da! I want to be able to paint, but I can't. I don't know how to do it. But it's to paint the tubes, no doubt about it. But it was fun. Now I have some paints I can play with. It would be nice if you could sort of mark the monsters, to check out the migration patterns and things like that. Or not. Just suggestion. Yeah, I did lose my. I was low on sand, so my chart of my thing of min. My min stone, minium stone. I lost that. So it's stone, iron, gold. Okay. Let's make a new one. We have a stone, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some iron. Let's see, we have iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 gold. There we go. Where's this gold? This is 1. I was in. I had very little sand left because I needed sand for my machine. Hey, I got it in 1. The Bog Earth machine. So I had to create more. Tonight, let's sleep. And that costs a lot of power from this stone. Well, there's a zombie up there dying. So as you see, I have a bunch of stones. So we take, let's say we can take 5 units of that, and then we can make that into grass blocks, the ones with the grass on top. So it's not dirt block, it's grass blocks. And then we can turn them into sand blocks. So we do that with all of these. And now we turn them into sand. There we go. All done. Now we have a bunch of sand for my one of the things needed to make peat bog earth thing. So just walk over here, restock it. I did get a bunch in the beginning over there at the quarry, but once it started going down, I guess below sea level, it just didn't produce any more sand, or didn't find any more sand. So, but did find a lot of the cobblestone. I really wish there was another use for it. I don't know if you can crush cobblestone. Let's find out. I mean, I can use it as a building material, but I just find that there is a bunch of other stuff that is nicer as a building material. I have been melting it or something to that effect in here to get the stone back, which I can turn into bricks, like here, which is used as a floor. But can you, like if I put that in here, can I crush it? Oh, I can crush it. What can it get? Don't tell me this turns into sand. This is exciting. Yeah, it turns into sand. Huh. So I didn't need to use that for that. Did I mention I put an overclocker in every one of my machines here? Again, I had a material, so I did that. Those machines plus this one extractor, which is connected to this one, so I got loads and loads of rubber. So my project will be, since I have so much material, and now I can produce sand from the cobblestone, which can then be used to be turned into sand and sand stuff, like hardened glass. Wait, no, I can make sand and then turn that into sand. No, I can make sand and turn that into glass. That's what I'm supposed to say. Also, these lights here are just temporary. They will be I'm not quite sure what type of lighting fixtures I will have. The bar in the wall here, it emits a faint light. I just like the way it looks. It's shimmering and stuffing and woohoo, such things they are. But maybe something similar to these lights that I have here. Maybe I'll go with that. What else can I do? I do want to do more exploring. For example, I have a feeling I need more clay at some point. And the ender pearls, I only got them one, but I killed like 5 endermen. And, oh yeah, I can show you. I am quite intrigued about the whole aspect of the soul shards. And I did mention in my previous video that you can make soul crystals or soul shards. So like a tier 5 is 1024 kills, tier 4 512 kills, 3 kills, 2 kills, and 1 kill. And there's the basic standard one. I don't know what that one does. But this one, to make that, you need corrupted essence. It's not difficult to get. Basically, you just burn vile dust and glowstone dust. And I have glowstone dust there, and I have soul sand, right? Now the problem is that I need a soul forge, and that's this one. So I need corrupted essence, which I can just combine those two. I could make one of these right away, basically. Stone, obsidian, really? I can just make that like that? You think today? No worries. And then there's this vial. No, not vial. Vial. Here, vial sword. It takes corrupted ingots and a stick to make one of these. And with the proper enhancement or enchantment on it, you can get to where you're soul stealing more than just one soul. So for that you need corrupted fragments, which you get by basically melting iron ingots in a soul forge by burning this corrupted essence. Um, Interesting. I could go into that, but I want to clear out the rooms first before I do anything. And I feel like I should probably move my quarry eventually and put it where I mentioned. I will place the land markers. I didn't save them when I placed the quarry where it is now. I actually lost the markers because they pop up out of the ground when the quarry's borders are placed, and I just didn't pick up all of them, but I can just make a bunch of new ones when I need them. It's no worries, and I'm gonna do that on daytime. Probably not in this video because I'm a bit should we go exploring? Yeah, let's go exploring. Let's see if we can find more of those funky Enderman. Backpack on, and boom. Where do we go? Well, basically anywhere. I have definitely made an impact on this piece of land. Actually, I have had this huge mountain and this huge mountain, and I just utterly flattened it. I like to have a border, so to speak, or a trench between my building and such, so things doesn't end up on the roof, or if I have to walk around there. But I realize that that isn't really helpful because you get those things, sneakers, creepers, endermen, and other stuff just basically showing up wherever they damn feel like it. And I dislike the creepers when they show up in my land because they have a tendency to explode and cause damage, and I don't like that. It's kind of a nasty thing of them to do. Of course, that's the sole purpose, is to explode and hopefully kill you in the process. Oh, I know where we go. We go and collect more of that. This is the backpack. There's a volcano in this direction near the villages. I need this basalt. Ooh, let's see. There is I've been in that little temple thingy and disabled the spawners. So no need to go in there. There's some work with oil that can be done. Again, I have oil over here, as you can see, but I have no idea what to use them for. There's beekeeping, also some aspect that I haven't delved into at all. Ooh, I don't want to walk in oil. I don't want to get sticky oily boots. But I think this is the basalt. Yeah, it is. Works damn well, but we need to put on the backpack so we don't run out of energy in my diamond drill. This is fun, isn't it? The drawback about watching other people play and them being so good at it is that you see what they're doing. It's like, oh, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do that too. Ooh, that looks nice. Let me do that. And I'm just like moving all different types of directions all the time, or at the same time, instead of just going in one direction and first, and then you can move on to, or I can move on to the next. So I figured, okay, building the machine shop, expanding my. I decided I will stay where I am. Whoa, crap! I need to get out of here. There we go. Woohoo. Well, that was dangerous. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. No. Okay. Instead of now I put on that one. Now I put on that one. Yes. And we're drilling to router drilling power. So that's why I wrote down. I tried to figure out as much information about these different subsets here. Here, like Buildcraft, it's difficult because okay, that's okay. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, that's a bunch. And then we have the creative. It's like apiculture, brewing. Ooh, I can make stuff. Ooh, building blocks. Ooh, Buildcraft. A bunch of onions. But wait, is this just Buildcraft stuff? No. And then like equivalent exchange, decorative blocks, nice. Computer craft. Ooh, I can make stuff. There is so many things, but the four basic ones that I've written down are IC2, Red Power, Forestry, and Buildcraft. Ha ha ha! I heard you, you little bastard. And those four, I figure I put one in each room, and I will see about geothermal heating. You know, maybe I can do some geothermal to electricity, and then geothermal to steam, which would mean I would require a sort of a steady supply of lava. What do you want? Die, bastard. Which shouldn't really be an issue if I can create an infinite lava pool. I'm seeing what Direwolf is doing, and he's basically creating a portal using ender chests and chunk loading to pull the lava from the nether, and then basically just use that to feed his machines, which is a very nice setup. And you got sorting machines, and you got things like that. I like it. I do like his setup a lot. Let's go home, which is way over here. Oh, I like the way it looks. Oh no, the mountain hasn't loaded properly. I do not like that. A chunk loader, from what I understand it, is something that keeps something loaded all the time. So it's always active even if you're not around you or nearby. Basically, it only loads. You see, this is still trying to load. Or it should load this part as well, so I can, you know, do stuff there. And it hasn't. Never mind. The chunk loader keeps that loaded all the time. The Minecraft is unloading to save space, basically, you know, to save on processing power and all that. So any machine that is running when I'm here stops running when I leave, and then they get activated again when I return. Like this machine, right? But it's loading up and down. There is a device called, not sure, or is it called a chunk loader? Probably is. So I need one ender pearl, one enchantment table, and 5 golden ingots. And to make the enchantment table, it's easy peasy, I can do that now. But I only have one ender pearl. Do I really want to use up that ender pearl for a chunk loader of my building here? I mean, in a way it would be great, because that way the peat bog will keep running and produce stuff. And also the solar panels on the roof here, I think they're getting power now. Maybe not. No, they're not. If I had moved them to that roof, they would start getting power already. Now they're getting power. As you can see, I built a few more as well. I have to do the test on my other playthrough and see if I can, get advanced versions of the solar. Oh, that's the way. I saw that these are the ones that Direwolf 20 is going to build, and the good thing with these is that you don't need the connections like these. Basically, they all just, if they're next to each other. So, for example, if I had my MFSU here, or MFSE, it will get power from this. This one will drain into this, that will drain into this. So we'll still get the power from both. But I think that with these, if I only had the MFSE here, or MFSU here, and no cabling, this one will not send the power to that one. I could be wrong. I have not really read up on anything. I base all my information on assumptions as well as what I see others do and what they tell me when I watch their videos. So yeah, not the best approach, I guess, but it's kind of fun making it semi-blind walkthrough or playthrough and things like that. So yeah, as you see, I'm just running around because I am sort of stumped on where to go, what to do. This one should have loaded more. So I might make a chunk loader out of the Ender Pearl. I have to find out what use there is for the Ender Pearl that I might need to do in the future. But it would be nice to have. Hey cow, yeah, have a snowball. Thank you. Ooh. That one is good for culling animals. Ooh, I wonder what happens if I kill a chicken with this. I have 2. I have 3. Oh crap, I killed the wrong cow. How did you manage to escape? I bet it's that Enderman letting you out. Well, I did see a bunch of cows over there. Yeah, I'm sort of, moving back and forth. I don't really know what to do. I mean, I do know what to do, but I don't know if it makes for good viewing. I guess me running around back and forth doesn't really make for much good viewing either. But yeah, I will replace this wall and this wall, which is going to be tricky because there's water on the other side of that wall, which yeah, basically here, or could be here, one of those here's is where the water is from the moat that I created. It's not that difficult to sort out. I just haven't done it yet. Basically, I just put the cover on this side. I just totally remove the moat whatsoever. I don't know if it serves a purpose. It doesn't seem to serve a purpose. It stops zombies, I think, if I'm around here from entering my place. But it's a bit of a hassle to me. I have only one entrance so far, so I might use a bunch of gravel and drain out the water from, well, maybe from this side at least, so I can have sort of an entrance. Ooh, or just make a glass tunnel underneath. That would be nice, wouldn't it? You're out here, fiddle-faddling with your awesome quarry at this side. Ooh, no, it's loaded. Yeah, the quarry will go, where is that line? Here. Let's get up here. So I'm gonna place the quarry here, not on this block, but on this block. There is no block, but I will place it here, so it would, the barrier would be there. Or will I place it here? No, I can have one space in between, and then maybe to that corner. Oh yeah, that's a good space, and a bunch over there. So then I can feed power to the engines underneath, put a chest somewhere, that drain in here, whoops, and this could be a sorting area, yay. Or I can still make a hole in the basement, or I can create a basement basically where I keep the sorting stuff going on, and I have a bunch of barrels here and chests and some machinery. The way that Direwolf 20 set up his layout was very nice. He had all his ores going into the macerators or the pulverizers, and then being shipped over to the furnaces. He used this setup here though, the pulverizer and the powered furnace. And I do like this. I do like these because they are so connectable. And he used that setup and then fed the ingots out into his ingot chest, which is nice. And I'm going to try and sort of replicate that by building a quarry there, and then I can just turn the quarry so I can take the other side out. Oh wait, no I can't. But I can move it to the other side and just extend it with pipes. Yeah, this is something that definitely going to work. I think. Let's put this on so we can do some more exploring of the... Let me out. Let's get on the roof. Here we go. So if the first quarry attempt is here, this chunk here, that's nice. And then when that's done, we can move the quarry to here to take out this chunk behind here. Just basically we need to extend the piping system, which shouldn't be too difficult. There's a redstone pipes, I think, redstone. No, yeah, these redstone energy conduit that you fill with. No, those are not the one. It's the ones that transport lava, or it's a liquid transport. No, waterproof. Oh, I have to recheck this video again. But basically, they are just chock full of lava, and if that's the power, then having a transportation going on from them to the sorting machine is just about extending the pipes, basically. So I guess that's a long-term goal then, and the short-term is to get this one done so it looks nice. I like it to look nice. I do like the marbled look with this texture pack, and I do like it looks a bit like a bathroom, this white tile stuff. That's why I broke it off with these, and I put some windows in, to just make it look more nice and such. But okay, get in here. There we go. But yeah, I guess that's the end of this episode. Not too much happening, more of an explanation or about what I will do, what my plans are. So hopefully when next video starts, these walls are done. The quarry would be moved and operational once again, and yeah, we'll tidy that up. So I will replace all the walls, and also up here, you see I did start to clear out this spot here, so that lighting could be the floor lighting up here. I still want to do that, but I think I'm going to raise the floor up This one is 1, 2, 3, 4 high. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one is 1, 2, 3. So I figure I raise this up to 4, which I get it up here, and then this will be 5. Yeah, that works. I figure I might need a lot of space in the walls or such, or behind the walls or in front of the walls for the piping and such, and it's a bit airy. The drawback is that you might get an Enderman spawning inside here, just checking you out while you're working. It's not a drawback as such if you have a FTB, but it could be a hassle if you don't, or maybe just standing there watching you sleep, read your portal book. I have not created a portal in the nether yet. I was going to do that, but my spawn point there is just crap as well, as I've shown you in a previous video. I could build a small hut, but I don't know, maybe I do something like that and move on from there, but not right now. So, well, this is the end of this episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Well, I won't see you, but I hope you come back for the next episode, where hopefully something more interesting is happening. So, I'm over on Blade, and this is Minecraft. Bye bye.